Hello. Uh, this is a documentation video about me. The purpose of this recording is basically for my children and for my wife. And also, if someone out there is watching this, I hope this may be of help in any some kind of way. And I'm just gonna talk about myself and what I've been through throughout. So, first of all, let me tell you, kids, about a story of your father. Uh, when I didn't know God was real, um, I was walking blindly, and I was conformed to the norm. And luckily, and I'm very, very grateful that something happened, but I didn't like how it happened. So um, I'm just gonna cut the story short. So I've met someone and I've been with her for 7 years. And this was before I met God, before I met the Lord. And actually, um, yeah, I was living a type of living where I do pleasures without consciousness. I do not have a morality or principles. But that happened when um, I was married to that girl or to that woman, and then suddenly it fell out. The wedding or the marriage fell out, and then by that then I thought that I could carry it all, but I noticed something that a part of me or something inside of me broke like a vase or a piece of glass, and it shattered, and then I fell down to my knees, or I was sitting there in my room crying my eyes out. And actually, um, the first thought was to seek revenge, to hold a grudge, and to end my life by that then. As far as I remember, that was on July 4, 2023, or July 3, but I think it was July 4. And yeah, um, what I did as out of thin air that came out of my mouth was, "Help me, Lord." And then, um, remember, I was saying that the first thought and the only thought that was in my mind is to end my life. But by the grace of God, I don't know how to explain it to you. Um, I sat still, everything was quiet. I could hear my thoughts, and suddenly a silent voice inside of me spoke. I have plans for you. You're going to pass your licensure exam for a medical technology, and you also have promises that are yet to be fulfilled, or somehow not my promises, but His promises. And then, yeah, it was very hard. I was anxious. I was having panic attacks, first time in my life. I couldn't sleep for more than um 3 hours or 2 hours, and I could not also sleep without turning off my light in the room. So what I did was prayed, I spoke to him, even though there's no one there physically in front of me. I was I was speaking to him through thin air. And um it was a dark place, but I thank God. up to this day that I asked for his help. And I also asked him to grant me the courage to love the person despite of what she has done unto me. And somehow, kids, whenever you're in a tough place, whenever your thoughts are being overcome by negativity, always think that, always keep in mind what can you learn about the situation that you've been handed to. Because if it was handed to you, it's because you can endure it with him. I think the bravest thing that I did back then up until today is asking for help to him. And yeah, in those dire situations, in those very dark times, there's always a light. You just have to seek the light. And that light that came into my life is the Lord. And I'm not going to deny it because that is the truth. And that is what actually happened in my life. From being overweight, depressed, kind of person, I struggled and endured the struggles, and I have been patient. I focus what I can do on the present. I do not focus on tomorrow because tomorrow we do not know for sure. But his promises is um, he has a plan for each and every one of us, and that plan is to have a future and to have hope as well. So going back, I'll always say this to you: whenever whenever you are in a dark place or um, dire times, listen, speak from your heart, and also this is not very common to man, or it's just it has been there, but it took me quite a while to figure it out that there is a sixth sense in each and every one of us, especially for man. There's a silent voice deep inside of us. I'm not saying this to you guys. It's because that I am good. There's no one good in this life and in this world that I've known except for the Lord. And that is the truth. And for every person that you meet in your affairs, on your daily life, always remember that treat them respectfully. Do not fear them because each and every one has the Spirit of God. And I am not good. The one living inside of me, the Spirit of the Lord, is the one that is good. So yeah, I love you guys. Always remember that. Okay. I'll keep this documentation as I go forward in life and hoping to share some of the stories or the journey and what I've learned. I love you so much.